Satnam, I'm Yogigems. I'm a Kundalini yoga teacher, and in today's Kundalini yoga kriya, we're working with the Surya energy, or the sun energy in the body. And this energy, when we think of the sun, it's very bright, confident, radiant, it's very clear, there's a lot of clarity involved in sun energy, and it's also very active and creative. So all of these qualities we're engendering in the body in today's Kundalini yoga practice. So bring the palms together, give them a good rub, bring your prayer mudra into the heart center. Nice tall spine as you take a deep inhale. Exhaling, relaxing the shoulders down away from the ears, sliding shoulder blades together and down the back. Deep inhale. And we'll keep that length as we exhale, tucking the chin in. Eyes at the third eye point. Let's inhale to tune in with our mantras. If you're new to the mantras, just listen in for now. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Take a deep inhale. Hold that breath in and hold those mantras in as you invite your higher self to protect and guide you through today's practice, to keep you safe from injury and to keep you focused. Exhaling, relaxing and releasing the hands down to the knees, Gyan Mudra, so you're touching index fingers to thumbs and just allowing those mantras to settle in every cell of your body, bringing you into presence. We're going to jump straight into our Kundalini Yoga Kriya. It's known as the Surya Kriya. And we're going to block off our left nostril with our index finger. And we're going to breathe long and slow and deep through the right nostril. That's it. So you're holding your left nostril closed as you breathe long and slow and deep through the right nostril. And as we do this, we are clearing the Pingala channel, which runs from the right nostril down to the base of the spine. It's one of the main nadis that we work with in our yoga practice. And this nadi, Pingala nadi, is all about the sun energy. Ida on the left side is the moon, Pingala on the right is the sun, and it's our very active, dynamic, creative self that we're working with here. So it helps to work with a visualization. If you imagine energy or light moving in through the nostril, down through the Pingala channel on the right side, all the way to the base of the spine, and on the exhale, you're moving that energy from the base of the spine all the way up the Pingala channel and out through the right nostril to infinity. It's a long, slow, deep breath as you're moving that energy or that light, whatever is helpful for you, even just your intention, down that from that nostril all the way down to the base of the spine, and then you exhale from the base of the spine all the way up the right side of the spine and out through that right nostril. The sun energy is very logical, it's very clear, it's quite rational, it sees things clearly. And it's also very active, it's outward facing and extrovert. So especially in winter when we tend to move more into our moon energy, this sun energy, the Surya Kriya, really brings us out of ourselves. And taking a deep inhale through right nostril. Hold the breath in, squeeze Mulband. That means you're squeezing anus and sex organs, pulling the navel in towards the spine, and you're feeling, sensing, imagining the energy flowing all the way up the spine to the crown of the head. Hold it, squeeze. And exhale, relax and release. So both hands are on the knees in Gyan Mudra with the palms turned up. And just feeling your way into the after effect of that pranayama, this activation of light, of sun energy, of clarity in the body. Inhaling deep. Exhaling fully. Now we're going to move into rock pose. So we come sitting on our heels, get them tucked up nice and close together under the sit bones. We've got our fingers interlaced except for our index fingers, and our thumbs cross over each other, whichever is most comfortable for you. We're going to move into Sat Kriya. So our arms are going to be extended up above the head in this mudra. As we chant Sat, the belly contracts, the energy moves to the third eye. As we chant Nam, the belly releases and the energy projects out of the third eye. So extending the arms straight up, hugging the ears with the upper arms. Keep your mudra, and let's begin. Sat Nam, 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 Sat Nam. Deep inhale. Now we'll hold this breath in. We'll squeeze more bun. So you're pulling up through the pelvic floor and you're bringing this energy into the navel, into that point just behind the belly button. And we're radiating this energy like sunlight from the navel point all the way through the body, touching every cell of the body with this light of the sun that you have at the navel. Keep the breath in, keep Mulband squeezing up, keep the navel pulling back, hold it, squeeze it, stretching up through the arms, and exhale. Float the hands down, palms up to the lap in Gyan Mudra, index fingers to thumbs. And just take a moment here just to observe the after effect of Sat Kriya. It's a very powerful Kriya in the Kundalini Yoga Toolbook. It balances and regenerates and clarifies the lower three chakras, and it directs the energy upwards into the higher centers. So a very potent elevation of our energy happening in Sat Kriya. Just observe. Taking a deep inhale. Exhaling fully. So this particular Kundalini Yoga Kriya has a double dose of Sat Kriya just to ensure we've got all that energy right up. So again, we're interlacing the fingers. If it's too uncomfortable in rock pose, come back to easy pose. Extend your mudra up and we'll begin again. Sat Nam, 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 Sat Nam. Take a deep inhale. This time we'll hold the breath in, we'll squeeze our mulband, and we'll send that bright light energy all the way up from the base of the spine, up Shushumna, the central channel of the spine, up through the crown of the head, up through the arms, all the way up into the fingertips and out. Project that sunlight, that bright light energy up and out. Squeeze it, hold it, stretch up, and exhale. Float the hands down to the knees. If it's uncomfortable to stay a moment longer in rock pose, of course, come out into easy pose. But if you can, stay in rock pose for just a few moments longer, just to witness this arousal of energy in the body. Stay present and feel it awakening. This activation is very powerful sun energy. It's the Ha energy in the Hatha of Hatha Yoga. And taking a deep inhale. Exhaling fully. Good. Coming into easy pose if you're not there already, holding onto the front shin. And we'll inhale the heart forward, exhale back. Nice spinal flex just to open up the spine, just to get that lovely sun energy flowing nicely through the spine, through the body. Good. Rolling the eyes up and into the ajna, to the third eye point. Taking your own pace with this one. If this feels a little bit fast for you, just slow it right down. Do what you need to do. Good. Get that nice openness through the vertebrae, to the front on the inhale, to the back on the exhale. You're really moving the spine to its maximum. You want to open it up very much, increasing the flexibility of the spine in this spinal flex. Good, particularly if you have lower back issues. It's important in any spinal work to keep your navel strong to the spine, just to support it. So it's good practice just to generate that strength at the navel, keep the navel pulled in throughout your Kundalini yoga practice. Good. Keeping your focus rolled up and into the ajna, keeping your awareness in the body, feeling the spine, feeling this movement through the trunk of the body, through the chest, through the heart. Coming into the center now with a deep inhale. Holding that breath in as you squeeze tight through Mulband, feel, sense, imagine that energy flowing up through the spine, up to the crown of the head. Squeeze it, lift it, stretch up tall through the spine. And exhale, relax, release the hands to Gyan Mudra, let the breath settle. Keep the awareness inside as you observe how this energy is moving in the body. Stay very present. Witnessing. Deep inhale. And as you exhale, drop the chin to the chest. Open the eyes to gaze softly down at the floor. And we're going to come into our frog pose. So being careful of the knees. If frog pose is too strong on the knees, just come down halfway, or you can even hold onto a chair. We're going to be inhaling up and exhaling down 26 times. I'm going to go at a pace. You choose your own pace. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Inhale up. Hold that breath, squeeze Mulband. And exhale, come down onto your heels in rock pose. If you're still going through your 26 repetitions, take your time. Come into rock pose when you finish. Hands in Gyan Mudra on the lap. You'll feel an immense pressure building in the thighs. And that's a great sign as the calcium and the magnesium are brought into balance. But you'll also feel an increased circulation. You'll feel the heartbeat. Perhaps the breath will be a little raggedy. Just witnessing all of these symptoms, staying present with it. Feel that real activation of energy. Frogs are fantastic for boosting our mood. So this is you set for the rest of today. Now take a deep inhale. And exhale fully. And another deep inhale. Slowing the heartbeat. Exhale. Last time. Very slow, deep inhale. And exhale, relax. Good. Now we're going to, with the hands in Gyan Mudra on the lap, staying in rock pose if you can. If that's uncomfortable, easy pose. Inhaling, turning the head to the left. Exhaling, turning the head to the right. Inhaling left. Exhaling right. Inhaling left. Exhaling right. Feel that lovely stretch in the neck. So you want to really go into that stretch. We're going to take this one a little bit slower so we can really get into that stretch on either side. And where today's Kundalini Yoga Kriya really activates that Pingala energy, the sun energy in the body, of course, we need to balance that with the Ida energy, with the moon energy, or our more passive self. And that's what we're doing here. That's it. Keep the eyes at the ajna. in the center of the forehead. That's it. Feel that stretch. Bringing yourself into balance. Balancing left and right hemispheres of brain. And engendering a mental clarity here. Really getting into your stretch. Feel it in the neck. That's it. A nice little massage on the thyroid and parathyroid. Nice little activation for our Vishuddha chakra. In old Hatha yoga texts, there is a knot at the throat, a granthi. And it's a particularly tricky area for the energy to flow up through. This just helps to open up that knot. Release the granthi at the Vishuddha chakra. Turning to the center now, taking a deep inhale. Hold the breath, squeeze Mulban, sending that energy straight up through the spine. Hold it, squeeze. And exhale, relax, release. Keeping the eyes at the Ajna, just observing that sense of balance that's come to the mind. A sense of clarity in the mind. As our sun energy bathes us with light. Inhale deep. Exhale fully. And we'll come into easy pose if you're not there already. We have our hands on our shoulders with the fingers at the front, the thumbs at the back again. The navel is pulling in tight for this one. As we inhale, we'll sway to the left. As we exhale, we'll sway to the right. So it's a nice inhale to the left and exhale to the right. Good. This is taking that rebalancing just a little deeper through the body. When you draw that elbow up, open up through the side body, open out through the ribs, through the waist. Bathing every part of you in that light, moving it through the body from the left side to the right side and back again. Bathing every cell in this Surya energy, in this energy of your inner light. That's it. The eyes are at Ajna, the navel is engaged. Just a gentle swaying, feeling this toning through the waist. Nice little alternate squeezes on the liver and the spleen, on the kidneys. Realigning ourselves, rebalancing ourselves. Bathing every cell of our being in our inner light, in that radiance of our Surya energy, our sun energy. Coming into the center now, deep inhale. Hold that breath in as you squeeze Mulban, lift up through the spine, stretching that energy up, 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 hold, squeeze. exhale, relax and release the hands down to the knees, Gyan Mudra. The spine is tall, the chin tucks in, eyes rolled up and into the third eye point. And we move into a short meditation here. So the navel draws in and the mulband pulls up. So you've got a really nice tight lock in mulband. And holding your mulband, holding the navel in, we're going to just breathe long and slow and deep. With the eyes at the ajna, with every inhale, we internally vibrate the word Sat. With every exhale, we internally vibrate the word Nam. So it's internally vibrating Sat, thinking Sat on the inhale, and thinking Nam on the exhale. Sat Nam, a reminder of our truth, of the light of our being. That's it. Keep a good, steady, firm lock through mulband. Keep the navel pulling in. With the eyes at the ajna. Vibrating Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. That's it. Keep squeezing mulband. Keep drawing the navel in. With this lock, with this bandha, we hold in the energy of the sun. We hold in the energy of our truth, our true light, our radiance. Take a deep inhale. Hold the breath in, squeeze a little harder through mulband if you can, really sending that energy up through the spine to the crown of the head. Hold it, squeeze it, lift up tall, stretch up. And exhale, relax and release. Just take a moment to allow that energy to soften through the body, or the muscles to soften around the body. And then come all the way down to a very short Shavasana, relaxation, stretching out on the earth, starfishing yourself out, the palms turned up, the legs stretched out wide, shoulder blades together and down the back so the heart is lifted and the chin slightly tucked in. Now just inviting the body to be very heavy on the earth, inviting yourself to let go completely. Softness is key to our Shavasana, to really allow this sun energy to circulate fully. Relaxing and releasing the toes and the feet, the heels, the ankles. Relaxing and releasing calves and shins, knees and thighs. Relaxing and releasing buttocks and groin, pelvis and pelvic floor. Relaxing and releasing the navel and solar plexus. Relaxing and releasing the diaphragm, the ribs, lungs, and heart. Relaxing and releasing collarbones and shoulders, upper back, middle back, lower back. Relax and release into the earth. Relaxing and releasing upper arms and elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, fingers, and thumbs. Relaxing and releasing neck and throat, jaw, teeth, and tongue, lips, cheeks, nose, ears, and eyes. Relaxing and releasing the forehead and the scalp, the skull and the brain. Relaxing and releasing out through the whole central nervous system. And just allowing this light of your being to shine within every cell of your being as you relax and release into this Shavasana. We'll rest here basking in our inner light, just for 45 seconds or so longer. And I'll be here to guide you out on the other side. So just enjoy and shine in your own brilliance. Gently wriggling the toes and the feet, the wrists and the fingers. And then take a deep inhale to stretch the arms up above the head, pointing and flexing the feet. Exhaling back down, inhaling right knee into the chest, exhaling it across the body into cat stretch, inhaling back to center and exhaling down, inhaling left knee into chest, exhaling across the body into cat stretch, turning the head, inhaling to center, exhaling down, inhaling both knees into the chest, wrapping the arms around the knees, rocking from side to side, giving yourself a big hug. And then bring palms of hands together, soles of feet together, give them a good rub. Bring yourself back into your body and tuck the hands into the creases behind the knees. Rock forwards and back, up and down along the spine, coming all the way up to sitting. Nice tall spine as you sit in easy pose with the hands in prayer mudra at the heart center. Chin tucks in, heart lifts, eyes at the ajna. We'll close our practice with Satnam, one more reminder of our light, of our truth. Deep inhale. Satnam. Drop the chin to the chest, offering your gratitude to your body and mind and breath for bringing you to this Kundalini Yoga practice today. Sending that gratitude out like sunlight into every area of your life that it can touch. And coming back into the room whenever you feel ready. Satnam. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do click like. If you'd like to see more, please do subscribe. And I'd love to hear your comments. So let me know how you got on in the comments below. Satnam. Lots of love.